Hey everybody, this is Dee here. I'm checking a few things out, trying to make sure we are going live appropriately. Let's see. Okay. I had to make sure everything was good. Okay. So let me get that off. All right. So I just needed to make sure everything was going accordingly. All right. So I see everybody knows and sees that I'm streaming now, so that's good. I have a new setup, guys, that I've been working on. So please forgive me because I am trying to get it all together for you. Okay. I have my stream deck and everything ready. But if you don't know who I am Dee Willis, digital product creator and mentor, creator of the Builders community, and also the creator of this wonderful digital resource kit that I want to talk to you about that's going to help you earn your first $1,000 using AI and automation. Now, we are coming into this digital renaissance era, okay? We stepping deep into it now, right? And that's what I like to call it because it seems like we are in that era where everything is going AI, is not going anywhere, automation, no matter how much it might get on our nerves when we're typing in Google or on Word, and Gemini just want to pop up and get in our way. And we're steadily trying to close it out so we can continue doing what we're doing. It's time that we start embracing AI and automation because it's not going nowhere. But with that being said, we can use it to make our first 1K. And I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to actually show you and be about it on here. So let's dive into my screen just a little bit because I want to show you a few things that's happening and that's going on. Okay. First things first, this is the toolkit that you can use to help you generate money. Okay. Now, I've been generating money online for years, roughly in the realm of digital product creation. And I can show you. I know some people don't like to show you the real, but I'm here to do that. Okay. All these tools in this kit that I'm giving away absolutely free that you can use can help you make money. Okay. And I'm going to show you how in a minute. We're going to use AI to do it. And also, I'm just not going to talk about it. Let me show you some money here. Okay. And I usually don't even like to show my money. Okay. But I see a lot of people on YouTube, you know, saying that people like to hide their money. It's not that people like to necessarily hide their money, but if a random stranger on the street walked up to you today and was like, "Hey, how much do you make at your job?" You gonna be like none of your business because that's like your money. That's what you use to pay your bills and to support your family. And it's really no different. Even though we're making money online, it's kind of personal because it's how we support our family. It's like, hey, a stranger showing you inside of their bank account. I mean, you're not going to open up your Bank of America and Chase account and just get to showing everybody your money, right? I mean, come on now. So that's why some people don't show their money. It's not necessarily the lack of them making money. It's just that some people might feel that showing you their money is intimate, it's personal. And it's like you're asking somebody about how much they make. You got to think about it. Even though we're entrepreneurs and we're generating income online and things like that, it's still a paycheck for us. So a lot of people think it's different just because we're on making money online versus making money in a paycheck. That is a difference. You wouldn't be so willing to show somebody your paycheck. That's a stranger. Okay. Now you might reveal that information to your friends, but you're not going to reveal that information just to anybody on them streets. Thank you, daughter. She brought me what I needed. So let's get down to how we can make this kind of money and how you can make your first 1,000, right? Because it's not really about me, it's more about you because I've done it already. All right. And it seems like I do have to show it a little bit sometimes so people can believe it's real. Now, we're going to use AI in this tool and we're going to jump into some thoroughness on how we can make this all happen. Okay. Now, what I do basically, guys, not only do I create courses and things like that that I've sold, but there's also another way. that you can make money digitally if you do not have a product, or if you don't have the time to make a course or a coaching program or anything like that. And you can do so by promoting other people's digital products. Okay, a lot of people call that affiliate marketing. And it's not a network marketing, multi-level marketing, it's none of that. But at the same time, you can use a tool and promote that one tool that you already use and get paid to promote that tool. And I've been doing it behind the scenes myself. I never relied heavily on affiliate income because I create bigger products, core digital products. But I wanted to show you how you can make your first thousand without having that, or while you're probably creating your own core digital product. So here are all these tools right here. Most of them come with free trials, so you can test them, try them out, see if you like them. You will download this kit down below. I have the link there for you. So the link below is herempiredigital.com. You can click that. You can get this free resource right here. You can pick a product you like or one that you already use, and you can promote that product to earn money. It is a digital product. It is an automation tool. It's software. And if you're using it, most likely other people are going to use it too. And you can start creating some income for yourself like that as well. Okay. So here's what I want to show you how you can do this. When you download this tool here, you can change out or find the link that you want to, or software you want to promote, and create a link. Once you create a link to that software, here's what can happen. Okay. All you have to do, you got to think about this 7-11-4 rule. Okay. The 7-11-4 rule suggests to build trust with people, because we're in a relationship business. At the end of the day, it's more about relationship building nowadays. Everybody's AI. You don't know if anybody is cloned, if they're AI person or whatever, because now you can clone yourself. Trust me, I know. I'm training the AI to clone me, but this is the real me, okay? And that's why I'm gonna start going live a little bit more, because the pre-recordings of an AI is crazy, right? It's scary, right? Freakishly scary. But this 7-11-4 rule suggests that 7 hours of content need to be consumed by your audience when trying to build a relationship with somebody. 11 touch points, and this can be through social media, your email, anything like that. Okay. In 4 different locations. Okay. Now, this goes across different things. This is why you want to automate your business. If you're a solo entrepreneur trying to make your first 1K in the game, then you're going to need some automation. Why? Because for one, you're at work. You're at work probably 8 to 10 to 12 hours out of the day. Then have to come home and do the family thing, and then try to make time for your business. Now, you have some people out here that say hustle, hustle, hustle. You will make time. That's true. But at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out. And this is a way you can do it. That's comfortably. So you're not burning through a lot of money, and you can have a little set budget to be able to do this. And guys, you can really get started with this for free, because I'm giving you the kit. Okay. I'm giving it to you. You about to get this for free. Things that took me forever to put together, and I've used dang on near all these products over the years. You're about to get this for free. Just go into herempiredigital.com. And here's what you're going to do when you get this kit. You're going to find a product that you like, or one that you already use. You're going to sign up to be an affiliate of that product. You're going to get a link. When you get that link, you're going to head over to DeepSeek. Okay, go to DeepSeek. The reason why I say this is because DeepSeek is free, and it's on the same level as the ChatGPT Pro. Okay, so if you don't have ChatGPT Pro, like with DeepSeek, you can do deep research and search and attach things for free without having to pay for the Pro version like you would in ChatGPT. So this is a free way, a workaround. All you gotta do is go to deepseek.com, use your Google credentials and log in, and boom, start a chat. Start it basic, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? If I could type. Okay. Start it real simple, like, okay. Now, what we want to do here is saying, hey, I'm a digital assistant, so I'm doing great. I'm ready to help you out with whatever you need. What's up with you? I like this bot. Okay. So what we gonna do is you're gonna find a tool, whatever tool it is. I'm promoting. Okay, hold on. Let me share this. Let me go down to the square. So you're gonna say I'm promoting a tool that I'm trying to think of a tool, any tool on this list right here, or any tool. Let's go back to our DeepSeek. Any tool that you use that you can get a link for. I'm promoting a tool that allows you to create landing pages, funnels, and collects leads for business, for solopreneurs. How about that? Boom. Can you give me direct response style, conversion focused, headline ideas I could use for this tool? Okay, you just explaining, and the reason why I'm about to break this prompt down for you, I'm promoting a tool. You don't need the name of the tool. It's just I'm promoting a tool that does X. Okay, it does X for Y. Can you give me direct response style? Direct response is a marketing strategy. It's like copywriting for professional marketers. Can you give it to me direct response style as well as conversion focused headline ideas? So we want some ideas I could use for this tool. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to see what it has to say. Now, the reason why we get in this, because guys, when you are promoting something, you don't want to send nobody directly to your link. You don't want to grab a link and say, here, go to this link and try my thing, or try this thing that's for 30 days free, 7 days free, whatever, free, right? Because ideally, you want to promote things that are free, right? I mean, give somebody the chance to try before they buy type of situation, right? So they coming in the gate, you're giving them something for free. You're not really selling anything. It's like, hey, I use this thing. This tool helps me do XYZ. Try it out and see if it helps you or if you like it. It doesn't cost them anything to do, right? So they can cancel if they don't like it or anything like that, but at least they had the opportunity to try it. It's kind of like what I tell my kids. You can't say you don't like this food if you ain't never tried it, right? Try it first and then tell me you don't like it. But people make that mistake. They send them straight to the link. And then when they don't get it or leave, they have no way of reaching out to them and following up with them. And that's the thing. It's all about the follow-up. It's all in the follow-up. That's why you see people that are on the back end that says, oh, I make this money, and you don't see a lot of people on the front end like followers, subscribers, things like that. But they're making their money on the back end. They say the money is in the list. No, the money is in the follow-up of the list. Because you collecting the list is just one thing. If you're not building a relationship with them and following up with them, then you're not going to build a relationship with them. We have to remember this 7-11-4 rule. The 7 hours of content that needs to be distributed out into the ether, we need 11 touch points in total. And that's between the content and the 4 different locations, which we need content on different locations. Now, granted, we can have more touch points in an email than we can anywhere else. I mean, we own the email address. We don't own social medias. We can't control the algorithm. We can't control those things. However, we can control our email list. So what you will really want to do is get them to an email, a landing page first, so you can capture their email address at least at minimum, and then send them the link to the thing instead of just sending them the link directly, because that's not helping you build your list. So that is why we are here coming up with a headline. So if you go to herempiredigital.com, this is where you can grab the list. This right here. You can grab this, and it actually has a checklist in here with some video links and everything in there, as well as over 111 to 12. So it's 112 tools in here so far, and it's constantly growing. We have not only tools that you can use for your own business or tools that you can try out and see if you want to promote them yourself, but we also have various Chrome extensions that makes your life a whole lot easier, and setup equipment for things that you want to do. Now, granted, these are all based on me right now, right? But in the community is constantly, the builders community is constantly throwing in stuff that they're finding and that they're using. Okay. And by you downloading this digital resource kit, you will have free access to our free community as well. So what you will want to do, unlock the free software kit. However, you see this headline right here. This is the headline. This is a simple landing page. So when I want to promote the kit, I send them to here. Now, the great thing about this landing page is I can redirect it. The software I use allows me to redirect it, because you want to start with one tool. But if you can get one tool giving you $1,000 a month, then you can do another tool. And so now you have multiple tools that you're promoting. So as time goes on, you can keep this same domain, right? herempiredigital.com. But when somebody lands here, if I was promoting another tool, they would get that other tool, but at the same domain name. Okay. So I teach people how to set this all up in the builders community. So make sure you grab this kit so you can get started if that's something that you want to do. Now we got this headline right here. Okay. And that's the same thing that we're functioning with over here. So we get the headline we like, we copy that out. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to build an email, because now we need a way to, once we have their email, how can we automate this? How can this happen while we're sleeping? How can we promote the tool while we're asleep if somebody comes and lands on this page? Now, granted, I know everybody that watches this video is not like brand spanking new. I get it. So please forgive me if I'm going back to elementary, because there's some people that needs to be in preschool right now because they have not been here yet, right? So I'm trying to go from the very beginning to help those individuals who are not familiar, who are just brand spanking new to all of this. Okay. So again, you would get a link from a product that you like. You can pick one of these if you want, once you download the list for free over here. So you got that resource. You come into DeepSeek because DeepSeek is free. It gives you the same props as, like, the same perks as ChatGPT Pro without paying for it. So you put in the prompt up here so you can get your headline. Now, you want to make a landing page. So you need a landing page software. This is the tool I use. I use High Level. That is the tool I promote. I use High Level for everything, but I've been using it, okay, before even really heavily promoting it. I'll recommend it. But what we'll want to do is we'll want to create that one little landing page over here that we got, right? And we want to use one of these headlines from DeepSeek. So that's the goal. Now, after they put the name in the box, we need an email to go out. So now we need to write that. Now, can you build my first email for this with my affiliate link? And then you will paste in your affiliate link. Now, if you put in a real link, I'm about to put in a real link. Okay. So I'll put in my real link. Now, DeepSeek is going to put it in my real link in here. Yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. And the guys, again, this is free, absolutely free. See, now this is going to be my real link in there. See, it's flipping it to my real link. Now, it's giving me some extra information about this email. Now, guys, I can make a whole year's worth of emails like this and send out an email every single week. And the more tools I have, the more this can be working on the back end for me. So it's working all year long, automated. AI is helping me create it, right? All I have to do is find the tools that I like and some reputable tools, hopefully some that you use so you can really talk about it and help someone with it. And then promote it. It's really that simple, right? It's really, really that simple. So now I can copy this email out, see how it works, go here, and this is my link. So every time somebody clicks this link, they're going to get a free 14-day free trial. When they get that 14-day free trial, then if they like it and they keep it, then all of a sudden I start earning recurring commission. This is the easiest thing next to sliced bread. This is the easiest way you can start earning some money, especially to get your first 1K. If you haven't made 1K yet, guys, if y'all haven't made 1K, I've done so many different types of digital products, from micro ticket to low ticket to mid ticket to high ticket. I've done. Okay. There's nothing simpler if you can just be patient and take your time and give somebody a transformation. Now, what I mean by transformation. Okay, let's get this this word that's really sounds very sophisticated, right? Help people get a transformation. That's basically taking a person from point A to point B. It's that simple. And what is point A and point B? It could be having no digital product to having a digital product. From no way to sell a digital product to now having a way to sell a digital product. From no way to follow up with customers to having a follow-up system to follow up with customers while you sleep. To not knowing what to do at all to knowing exactly what you need to do and in what order. Those are all transformations. When you can take somebody from here to there. It's really that simple. It's not that hard and difficult to do. Okay. So what you would do is, once you get your link, you got your email set up right here. So you got your email to automatically send, and you can make as many of these as you want with your link in it. We got our little headline up here. Okay. And it gives you the different types. This is the authority building, a question headline, a scarcity headline. So it's giving you all these types of things. Struggling to capture leads, build high funnels, no tech skills needed, right? We're going to grab the one we like, and then we're going to come over to our tool, our high level. And then all we got to do is create a funnel. And this is how we do it. You click start a funnel. We're going to start from blank. Now, they do have templates you can pick from, but the templates are massive. It's really more than what we need, right? You can even have AI build it for you as well. But we're going to go from a blank, and we're going to call this the simple capture funnel, because that's all it is. This is not a big super sales page. It's just a quick capture funnel. So that's all we're going to do. We just want to capture a person's name and email address. All right. So now it created the funnel for us. And a funnel ain't nothing but a series of pages. And to be honest with you, you really only need one page. I always have two, though. Okay. I typically always have two. The first page that they use to log in, and then the second page, the thank you page. Okay. But you don't necessarily need it. And I'm going to show you why you don't necessarily need it. And you can do it with just one page. Okay. This funnel is also good not only to promote or capture their information, but it's also good if you have a lead magnet. Okay. And that's another reason this can work twofold. You can use this to capture somebody's information to promote a product, and you can also use this type of funnel to sell your own product if you have one, even if it's tiny. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll come here and we're going to say opt-in page. I'm going to do test. It will create the path by itself. We're just going to create the funnel page. Now it's like a regular builder. I better show it to you, huh? It's like a regular builder. I can go back. This thing here, you just press start a new funnel. You name it. That's what I named it, and go. When you go, it's coming here. It's going to put that page right there that we named it. Now we're going to create it. We're going to go from blank again. So it's thinking, and it's like a regular page builder. Drag and drop. No code. You don't need to know nothing, but just how to drag and drop. So what you would do is, if you wanted to, let me go over here and close that out. These up here are your layers. You can do your typography. You can do your fonts, like what fonts you want your headline to be, but and what color you want your links to be. You could change that out right here, and it'll do it for the whole page. This is the background. You can make it an image, or you can change the color of the background. So say, for example, I wanted that color or black. Okay. You can even use an image. Now, let's just say we got it on a black background. So now you can make it full width or just wide or medium or small. Typically, since I know that this is a regular type of simple capture, I usually do the medium. But if I was making a sales page, like a long sales letter where I got a lot of stuff on the page, it would be full width. Whether if you're doing this for a lead magnet and that you're selling, say, for example, you got your lead magnet that you're giving away, you got a picture of it, and then on the second page, you have a toolkit or a low micro mini ticket offer. You'll want to use wide. Okay. But if you want to make something like this, because we're giving away, hey, I'm just giving away this little thing right here. So you can click my link, right? Because you're promoting another person's product, not your own product, right? Then you can use wide. So it kind of like puts it in the middle of the page. So now it's like, okay, what's about to go into this block? I need to add a row. It's going to be a single column because I don't need a side by side. I'm going to add an element. I'm going to add a headline in there. Now, the headline is black, so we can't see it. So what we want to do is we want to come over here and we're going to want to go to color and we're going to make it white. Okay, so we went down to the color and made it white. Now what I'm going to do is go over to DeepSeek and I'm going to grab this thing here or whichever one you chose, right? And let me paste it in there. And now what you can do is you can play with the font size too, right? So you got the slider over here. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so now we have our little heading. Now we need a button because we need a button so a form can pop up so we can get their information. So now we're going to come back over here to our elements. We're going to grab a button. Now, we can change the color of this button. Now, guys, I'm just making it any color right now. You can also add custom colors right here. Custom hex code. Do custom codes right here. Okay, maybe I might do one just for the heck of it. Add color. All right, now we got that bright pink color. Okay, now we're going to scroll down just a tad bit. And we can add some padding on this button, or we can add some margin to it. I will probably add some margin to take it down a bit. Okay, change that. So we took it down a bit. Now we're going to go down here and we can say, click to grab our freebie now. Now that we have that text in there, if we wanted to, you can come up. We can change the font weight to semi-bold or bold if we want. Semi-bold is like not that far off. You can also change the font size of that as well. Okay, so we got something going on right here. Now, I'm not teaching you design in this live, okay? Because my stuff is very thorough. It took a minute to do this, right? But you get an idea, right? You get your headline, you get your button. Now, up here at the top, there's a pop-up setting. This is your pop-up box right here. We want to add a row. We want to only add a single row. And now we want to add a form because we want to be able to collect that name and number. So, or name and email. Now we haven't created a form because we have to create one. We haven't created it yet, but we're going to put it in this pop-up. Also, we can style this pop-up. We click on it again and you can see we're in the pop-ups element. You can see it over here on the right. Now you can make the background image like an image or a color, but we're going to leave it just like that. We can also disable this pop-up. Know when you're working with high level, any funnel page you make, the pop-up is automatically turned on. You have to go into the pop-up up here and turn it off because they're automatically on. Okay. So it says close pop-up on outside click. That's if they click out, they don't click on this. They just click off into the black. It'll close it. You have that option as well. Now, I want to go to advanced. You see this border color, that blue around there? Well, we want it to be the same color as our button for design purposes. Okay, we want to make it aesthetically pleasing. All right, so now that we have this together, right, and we can close out of it so it all matches, so that way, even though I don't have anything linked up to it, so when it's like this, when somebody clicks the button, the form will pop up. So when they click the little button, the form will pop up. And then you also have other options as well. Show pop-up on exit, delay it, or none. That's why if somebody tries to exit off the page, the pop-up box will come because I got it pop up on exit. Okay, that's a good feature to have. So it makes it pop up. Okay, so I'm just making sure everything is good here. Now, we need a form for this. All right, so how will we create a form? You see it says you do not have any forms yet. There's none created, but I have one for my snapshot that I created that I give away. So I could use this form and it will embed it in here. Okay, because for those people who use my link, I give them pretty much the same landing page. So I've created the form for them already, okay, inside of there. But if you had none, which you probably won't have any, then you would need to create your own form. So if I was to just not have this form here, so let's delete it and put in another form. You can wish to add a new form. That's what you would click. Click here. Now, understand when you're making a form, it's exactly how it looks on your screen. So if we add a new form, start from scratch, create, I'm going to put test form, okay? We don't need the last name. We don't need a phone number. And when we're not using phone numbers, we don't need none of those. We don't need that if we don't want it there. So now we're left with the name and the phone number. Now you see some of this name is being cut off right here. It's just the way it is. But you also see that it's sitting on a white box with a shadow around it. You got to pay attention to the design of the box, of this form, because it's going to look exactly like it does here inside of the form. And if you don't want this, which typically I don't, okay, I keep it all one column. I come back here. You see how it says the background is white? I take it away. I turn it transparent. But we still have this border and we still have that shadow. And it will still show, even if you had it like that. Okay. So then down here, you could turn on your agency's branding, which I keep that off. I don't really turn that on. And then on submit. Now, this is where you don't need another page. Okay. So if you're promoting somebody else's product or, your link, you want to get their email so you can send them an email and give them your link, then you don't necessarily need a thank you page, because once they submit the button, you can make a message display on the same page. So you only need one page if you put a message right here. Thank you for downloading. Check your email. Okay. Now that can work. You can also add your Facebook pixels in here for tracking. In this form setting, this sticky contact, I like to turn that on, and I like the GDPR compliant fonts to be on, and I want my time zone to be on. So it's activating, so it's always in like the time zone, right? Because I know what time zone I live in, so it will capture the time zone information of the individual submitting the form. So I know what time zone I'm in, but it also would capture their time frame. So as they become a contact into my system, into my CRM, which you're going to see in a minute, it should also have their time zone in there, okay? Because it's captured it. I turn on the sticky contact in case they've ever filled out a form of mine before, okay? So let's go here. This is the sticky. So let's refresh. I don't have to put nothing in. The name and the email address is already there. Even if I take it out, close the box, open the box, that's because it's a sticky contact on it. So that allows a person who's ever filled out any one of your forms before, it's going to automatically, regardless of what that form is, regardless if it was this form or another form, if you have sticky, your CRM system is going to detect that this person has filled out a form before of yours that's in your system. So it fills it out. Okay. I use this heavily inside of my builders community when I'm doing different types of automations. Okay. So just wanted you to know that. See here. Okay. Sorry, guys. There's some things going on the screen. So that is why I turn this on. GDPR compliant fonts. I like for it to display in the fonts it need to. But you can change the button color, to whatever you want it to be. You can design this up. You can use one of the themes that they have in here and take stuff out if you wish, and kind of customize the theme if you don't want to build it from scratch, right? And then you have like different 2 columns, a single line. I like this kind of layout. You can change the spacing. You can change, so and when you click on it, that's how you can take away, you can make it required. You can put in here, please, some notes, a small label, please enter accurate info. If you wanted to, you can say enter your first name. You can change that if you wanted to as well. So now we have the asterisk. We got it showing that it's required. That's required as well. We can go down here to the button. You can make changes on the button in and of itself. You have the capacity to do that as well. You can make it hide the labels to where it just hides the labels, and you can put the first name and stuff in there. And when you hide the labels, even though you do not see the asterisk right here for the required, it will show automatically. Okay. If you try to put an asterisk in here thinking, hey, I got to put it in there because it's not showing, 2 of them is going to show when you launch it and make it live. Okay. So you don't need that there. Okay. So you don't need that. And then the font, the background color, the input color, we want the input color to stay white, the font color. Okay. So all of those things. Now, if I save this form, we're going to take ourselves back to our funnel. We're going to edit this page. Now we want to go back to that pop-up box. Okay. Now, granted, we didn't save this, so of course everything disappeared. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to form. And then we would just put our form. Oh, it's telling me I need something on the page. I should have saved it. So then we wouldn't have to, well, it's not going to take me long. Okay. Let me give me my form. Now we can do this test thing. So now the form, that's how you put it inside of here. Okay. So now we have this, and it's already set up to play the message once we launch it. Okay. But again, I'm not about to launch it right now. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just kind of showing you how simple it is to be able to promote or capture somebody's email, to be able to send them an email automatically with your list. So now that they have this thing going on here, let me see if I can, oh, I still had this page up. So that's good. I did go ahead and save it now. Let's see if it'll let me edit the form. Okay, nope. Test form. Yay. Okay, got it. So we ain't got to worry about it. Let me leave that. Okay, that one is mine. That's the real one. Okay. So now this is done. So now when somebody clicks it, let me see if I can deploy it. Now, if I try to leave it, the box should pop up, right? So if I try to leave the page, well, I already closed it afterwards. It only do it once. But if I open it up and I put my name in here, and then I put an email in here, let's do click the button. See, thank you for taking the time to complete the form. So we don't need a second page for real. If we're just trying to get their email, like, hey, give me your email. Let me show you this thing that's going to be able to save you time and money. And then they put their name in. They say, thank you. You can have yours say, check your email. Now, what you'll want to set up on the back end is the automation. Because now in DeepSeek, we got this email down here that we need to send. So what we'll want to do is go over to our automation. And we will want to create a workflow. Start from scratch. Name this workflow. I'm going to name it test. Simple funnel. So now what we want to do, we want the trigger to be a form. So when the form is submitted, the form we just made, the test form. So now it say add the filter. What form? Form is what? Form is the test form. So when this test form is submitted, I want you to send this email right here. Okay, email. Now, you could put your name and the from email in there. Now, we need to go over here to DeepSeek. Okay, so it gave us a subject line. There go the subject line. So I'm going to copy that, put it in the subject line. Okay, now we're down here in the body. Here go the body. And it's giving us some header preview text too, if we wanted to enter it, or if your software allows it. We'll copy this whole baby down, right? Well, we're not this, but because that's just telling us why it'll work, right? So we just need the body. Copy. I'm gonna come over here and paste that in there. Uh-oh. We don't want to paste it in there. Let's see. Paste match style. There we go. I didn't want to paste the black. Okay, so now what we're going to do is come in here and we're going to space it, right? Because we want to make it look good. Okay, now it's telling us our affiliate link because your affiliate link here. So now when somebody click it, it goes, right? But the link, since I didn't paste we got to click the link, right? Got to add it right here. So then I would have to put in my link, which I already have an affiliate link, and then you can open it in the same page. So now you're going to do that because it's the way I pasted it in. When I just pasted match, I changed the format of it. Okay, and then here it says put your name here, and I'll put D, and then if you want some website or contact info, and then they say claim your access here, I can put another link there. Self open. Okay, so now here where it says hey first name, High Level has a custom value. So we want the contact's first name. The person that put in their name in that form is your contact. Okay, so hey, contact first name, whatever name they entered in the box. This email is going to go out. We're going to save the action. Okay, now they're going to email. All right, so when somebody fills out the form, they're going to get this email sent to them. Okay, so we got to publish it and save it. Okay, so now it's saved and published, right? So if I go back here, I should have a contact in here now, which is me, because I filled out that form. But I filled out the form before I made the automation. So I'm not going to get an email because I've already was put into the system before that automation was made, right? But I only did that. I don't want the email for one, but for two, I did it to show you where your contacts will show up. So under your contacts, you have them all. Okay, so this is what makes this very important. The more you collect leads, leads are the lifeblood of your digital product business, because some people might not be interested in High Level, but some people might be interested in something else that I have. Maybe they're not interested in the digital softwares I promote at first because I'm working toward building my own course or my own mini training or whatever that may be. But I still collected these leads. So I'm able now to highlight all my leads, go right here and send an email to everyone in one go and type in my email, promoting my new thing. send, and it was sent to everybody in your CRM, which stands for customer relation management. So this is will cover everything. Okay. I'm telling you, over time, this becomes very powerful, because then you wonder why people can just come out with a new product and it be $7, and they have a list of like 10,000 people that they just sent one email off to. So whenever like you need some money and you need to buy something, get the floor done, or buy a new refrigerator, when you have, like me, it was a time I needed to buy the stainless steel refrigerator that's in there. All I did was create a product, sent it through my list, and sold it. There go my refrigerator. Simple as that. Simple as that, guys. That was the refrigerator. So when you start needing things like monies for trips and things like that, this is where this comes into play. This makes it very, very handy dandy for you. Okay. And you can get started with all of this, and we can get into more detail. You can ask as many questions as you want over in the free builders community, because I will help you every step of the way. If you use the high level affiliate link, I'll give you a snapshot. I'll help you set it up. I'm going to do a whole call. You have to be in the builders community to get access to all of those things and get on my calendar and things like that. If you already have high level, I can give you the trainings like I am now so you can know how to use it. But if you want me to get on personal one-on-one Zoom with you and help you map set all of this up, you gotta use my link. Okay, but that's it. That's all, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all in builders. And I know that for a fact, if you do what I'm telling you, you can start seeing results like this. Now, is it the best? Is other people doing it? Yes, other people are doing the same thing, guys. I'm not saying I invented this. I'm not the creator of this. Okay. It's other people that's doing the same strategy. It's a strategy. How it's implemented, it depends on the person, but it's all a strategy. I'm not the only person, and I might not be the best at it. You know what I mean? But I know what I'm doing, and I know how to get to the bag. Okay. So if you haven't yet made your first 1,000 selling digital products into your own Stripe, and I'm not talking about Shopify. I mean, not Shopify, but Etsy. This ain't even Etsy money right here. This don't got nothing to do with my 5 Etsy shops. Okay. This is just within my Stripe. This is just one. This ain't the PayPal. This ain't the Etsy shops. This ain't a lot of stuff, right? This is just with my Stripe. Okay. So, because again, I don't like to show my money, but I'll show the Stripe, because I don't really, I get monies other places, but hey, you see it. It's real. Okay. It's real. All right. So if you have any questions about anything, I'm sorry, I cannot see any comments or anything on the chat. I have to figure that out. I am using for the very first time, well, not the very first time, but I'm using it in this manner for the first time, OBS. I'm not streaming through my StreamYard like I usually do, because I want to get more familiar with OBS, because I like the little transitions, right? What y'all think about those? I love that. And it's wired into my Stream Deck. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get more automated, and I'm not just talking about it, I'm also living it. That's why sometimes I could be talking and I'm like, oh, looking at this screen, because I'm so used to being on StreamYard where it's automatically got me up in the corner. Okay. I got to remember that I have to press these buttons now, right? So please forgive me. That's my first time really going through it and getting this new transition, which is hot. I even got it to make sounds too, but right now I got it on silent. But anyway, I can do it where it makes sounds. But I thought that me switching it and making, I think that'll annoy people. Anyway, see you guys and gals in Builders. All the links you need are below. And you can also take advantage of that checklist. And I also teach you how to make money with that checklist. And you can use that same exact checklist as your own lead magnet. So boom, I just made you a lead magnet. I made your landing pages for you. I done made your email sequences for you, all for free. Come into the builders community. We'll see you over there.